Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome. This is Ashima Shukla, your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entri platform, and in this video we'll be talking about everyday news events that have happened in the past days and are important from examination point of view. The discussion is going to be mainly in a highlights form so that you get all the major information in lesser time. And for those who want to practice questions, we have everyday live free quiz on Entri app. You can download app from the link which is provided below, and there you will be getting free everyday live quiz for your daily question practices as well. Let's begin the discussion on the current affairs part with the first news event, that being PM Mitra Parks. So Centre has approved the setting up of 7 new mega textile parks or PM Mitra Parks across the country. How many? There are 7 new mega textile parks which are going to be set up by the government. Now, what do you mean by these parks and what is the objective behind it? So it's basically to further the growth of textile sector in the economy as well as position India on a very strong place in the terms of global textiles. So, Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Parks or PM Mitra will be based on the 5F vision of Honorable Prime Minister. What is that 5F? That consists of farm to fiber, fiber to factory, factory to fashion and fashion to foreign. This is the 5F formula which is going to be implemented by PM Mitra or Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Parks. Where are they going to be set up? That is going to be set up in greenfield and brownfield sites in different states by a special purpose vehicle, and that is going to be either owned by the state government and Government of India in a public-private partnership or PPP mode. That is, neither the state government nor central government is going to completely own it. Total outlay of the project has been set up at 4,445 crore for the coming 5 years of its implementation. Next is related to Reserve Bank of India. Now, what has Reserve Bank of India recently done is that it has superseded the board of directors of Sri Infrastructure Finance Limited, that is SIFL, and Sri Equipment Finance Limited, that is SEFL, under section 45 IE1 of Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Now, after superseding, first of all, why was the supersession done? That was owing to the concerns of the governance and the defaults that these two NBFCs have met in various payment obligations. So both of them are NBFC, non-banking financial corporation, and their payment defaults are a lot, and their governance concerns have been raised, and that is the reason why Reserve Bank of India took this decision. So, after superseding the board of directors, RBI has appointed Shri Rajneesh Sharma as the administrator of SIFL as well as SEFL under section 45 IE2 of the RBI Act, and after this, he is the ex-general manager of Bank of Baroda. The administrator, the position which has been given to him, has the power to act itself as the board of directors. That is, the administrator alone is equivalent to the board of directors. Also, RBI is going to apply to the NCLT for appointing the administrator as the insolvency resolution professional as well. Now, RBI has formed a 3-member advisory committee which is going to assist the administrator on the decisions, and these people being the former MD and CEO of Indian Overseas Bank, Shri S. Subramanian Kumar, the former Managing Director of Sundaram Finance Limited, that is Shri T. Srinivasan Raghavan, and the former Chief Operating Officer of Tata Sons Limited, that is Shri Farokh N. Subedar. These 3 are the member of this advisory committee which is going to help the administrator in taking these decisions. So they are going to facilitate the reconstitution of the board of directors of both these organizations, SIFL and SEFL. Apart from that, RBI is also going to initiate the process of resolution of the above two NBFCs under the insolvency and bankruptcy, insolvency and liquidation proceedings of financial service providers and application and adjudication rules 2019. Right. Then we have a few one-liners. Vice President of India Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu ji presented Assam government's Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi Award for National Integration and Contribution for the year 2021, and this award was given to 3 recipients. There were 3 recipients to this award, and the recipients are members of Assam branch of Kasturba Gandhi National Memorial Trust, German-based Assamese literaturer Dr. Nirod Kumar Baruda, members of Shillong Chamber Choir at Srimanta Sankar Deva Kala Kshetra. This award, which has been given, Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoli Award, it is a biennial award it is given every 2 years and was instituted by the government of Assam in the year 1993. And every 2 years it is given, and it was in the memory of the first Chief Minister of Assam, that was Bharat Ratna Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoli. Ministry of Textiles has approved the continuation of comprehensive handicraft cluster development scheme, and that has been extended till the month of March 2026 now. So this extension has been given along with the total outlay to be 160 crore rupees. The objective is to uplift and develop the handicraft artisans, and therefore infrastructural support, market access, design, technology upgradation, everything is provided. These mega clusters have more than 10,000 artisans which are selected for the overall development of this scheme. Reserve Bank of India RBI has granted the National Asset Reconstruction Company the license to register as the Asset Reconstruction Company under Section 3 of the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interests, that is SARFAESI Act 2002. Under this act, this license has been granted, and under the SARFAESI Act Section 3, a company can carry the business of asset reconstruction only when the certification is given, which has been given recently, and they have to own a fund of not less than 2 crores and not exceeding 15% of the total financial assets to be acquired. So NARCL, which has been incorporated, is a public sector bank and is going to hold 51% in the NARCL. Rating agency Moody's Investor Services has upgraded India's sovereign rating outlook to stable from the earlier negative prediction. Moody's has retained India's sovereign rating at Baa3, and that is somewhere close to 9.3% for the financial year 22. Nobel Prize in Chemistry has been announced recently for 2021, given to Benjamin List of Germany and David Macmillan of the USA for development of asymmetric organocatalysis. Now, the DU have worked on their development of new way for building molecules called asymmetric organocatalysis, and in this award they have been given 10 million Swedish kroners, which is approximately 1.4 million US dollars. US-based Stanford University professor Eric A. Hanushek and Mumbai-based Dr. Rukmani Banerjee have been facilitated with 2021 Yidden Prize, which is the world's highest education accolade. The coveted award is given by the Yidan Prize Foundation, which is based in Hong Kong, and it carries a prize money of 3.90 million, approximately 28 crore rupees for each winner. Now, Dr. Rukmani Banerjee, who is from India, is a Mumbai-based Pratham Education Founders CEO, and both these winners have been selected on their work, which addresses the education issue, which is related to improving the quality of education, outcome of learners at various scales. Then we have Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation (MIDC), which has signed a deal worth 2823 crore rupees with Cosys E-Mobility Private Limited to set up electric vehicle manufacturing plant at Talegaon in Pune in Maharashtra. Then we have the agreement signed between India Renewable Energy Development Agency and Northeast Electric Power Corporation to assist in the development of renewable projects and also raise funds. Under the agreement, IREDA is going to undertake techno-financial due diligence of renewable energy and energy efficient and conservation projects for NEPO. Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoli Award we have already discussed in detail, which is a biennial award given by the Vice President of India, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu ji. The government of Andhra Pradesh has launched a Swechha program recently, in which around 10 sanitary napkins will be provided every month to 10 lakh adolescent girls from the grade 7th to 12th of government schools and of intermediate colleges. About 32 crore rupees of fund is going to be utilized, and the main purpose, as we can see, is to increase the awareness about the menstruation and the personal hygiene that women need to maintain during this period. ESAF Small Finance Bank has launched a Supreme. It's a current account product for non-resident Indians and NRIs. Features like hassle-free banking, enhanced ATM cash withdrawal limit of 50,000 per day, POS transaction limit of 80,000 per day, e-commerce transaction limit of 20,000 per day are provided by this Supreme, which has been launched. So services are going to be available in all the 277 branches of ESAF in Kerala. Then we have Eric Braganza, who has been appointed as a president of the Consumer Electronics and Appliances Manufacturer Association, or SIAMA, for a tenure of 2 years. Wendy Werner has been appointed as India Country Head by World Bank's arm International Finance Cooperation, or IFC, which is based in Washington DC. And Sanjay Bhargavaji has been appointed to head Starlink's satellite broadband venture in India. Then we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who dedicated 35 pressure swing absorption oxygen plants to the nation. As per the data, total 1,224 PSA oxygen plants have been funded under the PM CARES, which is Prime Minister Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situation Fund, across the country till date, and of these more than 1100 plants have already been commissioned with an output of 1750 MT oxygen per day. So it has been implemented quite well, and they will now, the districts of all of the whole country is going to be commissioned with PSA oxygen plants soon enough. With this, we'll be winding up the segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day ahead, all of you.